Hello and welcome guys to another Command & 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. My name is Green Zero and we are here on the tournament that is Stadium. One of my favourite maps in the map pool, I guess you could say. It's been around for a long time, it's been redesigned a few times as well, but in the top left hand corner we have Stephen Donald Nashington. He is playing as, this is a random mirror, he is marked of Kane, and that means playing in the bottom right hand side, playing as a GDI faction. It is DP, DuneTiger. He is playing down here as a GDI faction. Random mirror, where are his scouts? They're over here. Let's have a quick peek. He is Zocom. So Zocom versus Mock on Stadium. Hope you're all enjoying your time. Coming up to Christmas, of course, and I've got plenty of free time, plenty of replays that I want to cast. A couple have been added since I put out the message there, so just remember to join the Discord. The VIP Kane's Wrath Discord is where I mainly look, but I do also look in the Russian CNC Discord. But let's have a look and see what's happening with this game here. Looks like DuneTiger is going to engage these forces here. Realistically, you should be able to beat an Awakened squad, but it doesn't look like DuneTiger is going to be able to do that. He was sort of hung up on these bollards here. Sometimes the terrain can interfere with that, so Nash will win out there just. So is he doing any bikes? No bikes, so just an economic build from Nash. Zocom, I probably said this quite a few times before, probably the worst faction in the game to do a rush, just because they don't have, you know, they got Zorkas, which, I mean, Zorkas are alright, people have made them work, but in a rush you can just dodge them. You can, of course, do Master Lease Rig Rush, so I mean, there is a rush, but I mean, you still need to get up an economy to do that. DuneTiger going to put his second power plant down before moving the Hubble. Meanwhile, Nash is also staying put. We've got another structure here. He's going to go for 3 power plants, so normally you'd see these guys start to move the MCV before they have their power grid up, just because there is a period of time where it's actually redeploying. Actually, structure coming down, it could be a second war factory. Anyway, what I was saying is that you usually have a period of time where you have stalled on cash, so it doesn't matter that you have low power, and you can start to move the MCV a little bit. And then you can always like redeploy, like here, put that power plant down and continue on. Doesn't really slow you down that much. I mean, it doesn't. It's obviously done because it's believed to be better. You know, if you got no power but you've got no money, then you're not really losing out by moving that MCV. Mock Squad will come in to spot these pitbulls coming out. This was a second war factory, was it? Yes, it was. It's placed in an unusual position, trying to avoid perhaps a scan or anything like that. Another harvester comes out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got 6 harvesters, so he's going to go double Scorp tank, and he's going to try to get that blue Tiberian field. DP is already there. Is he bringing a harvester? No harvester. He's got some pitbulls, but those pitbulls won't be able to do much about those Scorp tanks there. Raider Bug, he does spot the harvester, so he's going to come back, but he's going to find that there are Scorpion tanks here, and he's going to have to back off because he can't really engage with those Scorpions. Doesn't have enough pitbulls, and there's actually quite a number of Scorpions coming through here now. This Scorpion tank in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get a pitbull, but he loses the Scorpion tank. You got to remember, the second pitbull goes down. I mean, Scorpion tanks, they're only $100 more than pitbulls, so I mean, you can trade like this, and it's actually way better for the Scorpion tanks because they can absorb so much more damage than the pitbulls. He's really going to push that harvester. These 2 pitbulls are not being dealt with. More tanks and pitbulls going down. Oh my god, is he going to lose that harvester? DP sneaking through. He does get it with a very last shot. Oh my god, he got it. And that sort of makes it a little bit worthwhile because they have traded pretty evenly on units here. But Nash losing the blue tip harvester as well. Oh my god. He's going to be feeling that. He's getting pushed back to base, but DP has a second war factory. Is placed very far forward here. It would be fantastic if he had some rockets in this garrison here. Predator tank is forced out. He needs something with a bit more bite, a bit more armor on it, and that will push those guys back. Takes a big hit, but the repairs of the war factory are sufficient to keep that alive. Nash does have an expansion down. DP digging in that foxhole so you can keep eyes on this expansion for as long as possible. It's just annoying to try to get rid of these sometimes because you can't just put down a shredder turret. You've got to actually send some units there to do something about it. A few units moving around the top. He does have rocket harvesters. That Predator tank is still there, so he should be okay. It's only 2 bikes. It's not as if much is happening there. Scorpion tanks falling back to base. DuneTiger now moving in these pitbulls. He's going to find Scorpion tanks though. It's not what he wants to see. He's going to drive in, loses a pitbull straight away. Those 3 tanks should be fine. Did Nash keep? Yeah, he's kept it his second war factory. He's still producing tanks. DuneTiger looking to move there, not realizing maybe he didn't have a second ref. He does have a comm center down. No AP ammo on the way. Not sure what that's for. Yeah, normally when you put the tier 2 down, you want to be utilizing that pretty quickly. Yeah, it cleans up that scouting squad. Second ref is down from Nash, so looking pretty good on the economic front here. What is DuneTiger building? He's just going for another ref, so... I mean, he got his tier 2. He's not going for AP ammo, so he built that purely just to get an upgraded power plant. So this is the thing. He could have just built a ref, because he's not utilizing this right now, and the ref would be helping him a lot more. Pitbulls are up here. Scorp tanks, though, are going to push them back. They're going to be difficult to deal with. He's probably going Dozer Blades. Yeah, Dozer Blades already on the upgrade here. Quad turrets has somewhat been fixed, although I'm a bit skeptical about it, because when playing Master Leaf, we've had a few crashes where he's built them, and he claims it's not that, but R19 has been a bit of a train wreck with Master Leaf at the helm. They're doing pretty much whatever he wants, and I'm going a bit off topic now, so we'll go back to the fight here. A couple of Predator tanks up here. We'll find these Scorpion tanks. Units sort of spread out all over the place here. Let's keep an eye on those tanks. Nash will take the blue tib field. There's a Predator here, and there is some Pitbulls there. Scattered forces. Here we go. We got double Hammerhead coming out now. AP ammo on the way. Almost certainly going for ceramic armor. A third airfield. Wow, he's going to go triple ceramic armor. He sold one of his war factories off, so he's really going to try to cheese Nash here by trying to build up maybe about a dozen or so Hammerheads and then flying directly into Nash's base. He is going for an upgrade, but I hope it's Tib Core. Yeah, he's getting Tib Core straight away. I mean, obviously he doesn't know about this. But DP not moving his MCV there, unfortunately. Doesn't have enough. He's stalling on cash there, yeah. Doesn't have to really get this going. Second MCV comes out by Nash. Sells off the War Factory straight away. And Dozer Blades is done. So, I mean, he's going to have dual War Factory against this Hammerhead spam, which is a bit iffy because that means he can replace power plants very quickly. Oh, look at this. He could actually try to snipe the MCV. DuneTiger not realizing it's packing up there. Nash might want to redeploy. He is going to Oh, my God. He's got another MCV. He's got 3 MCVs. There's a stealth tank here as well. He needs to put down some SAM turrets. Stealth tank will get a double up on those Hammerheads. Unfortunately, they were overlapped. It's really difficult to deal with stealth tanks with Hammerheads. And I've said this before, Hammerheads just don't counter stealth tanks. A lot of people, some people say, oh no, you can overwhelm them. It's just not cost effective. It's just not cost effective. It's never really worked out well. So DuneTiger, he still has some Hammerheads left, but he's going to have to do with stealth tanks now. He has to sell off one of his airfields. There is an attack of Pitbulls down here. He should try to keep these Pitbulls alive because he can use these to deter the stealth tanks. He's really sort of trying to contain Nash here. Nash with the Dozer Blades. Tibcore is done. Chem plant is up. He's probably going to look to do a click. And with his 3 MCVs, he's now moving. We know he was moving along the top side. He's also moving to the bottom side to try to get his expansion there. There are a few Hammerheads here. There's not much to counter them. Stealth tank maybe. No, Tib Core over there. I wouldn't be surprised if some Venoms come out. A Strike comes in with the Orcas there doing some damage. He's actually just going to run in and try to snipe those Harvesters down. Obelisk is here. He's going to get the Chem plant. He forces the cell. I'm not sure if he's been clicked or not. We'll have to have a look. The Hammerheads will get away relatively intact. He's going to want to repair those. Quite a few in the red health there. The rest of the attack is cleaned up or has fallen back. What's happening over here? Those stealth tanks trying to get in, but there are infantry squads here. Infantry there just helping out. Calls in the Bloodhounds as well. Doesn't have the armor upgrade. Stealth tanks are on the run. You can see them knocking down trees, by the way. So just remember that is something you can use as a poor man's stealth detection. Doesn't look like DuneTiger was clicked. No, I don't think he was able to click him. Oh, look at this double ref crawl. It's not ideal, but I mean, I guess it's gonna do the job somewhat. And the MCV in the top, did that make it there? No, the MCV at the top, they had to stop. So they had to stop because of the attack down south. They haven't been able to progress, which means DuneTiger does have only a singular ref here. He doesn't have a tech center though. This is a concern for DP. I mean, he doesn't get Juggernauts anyway, so maybe he feels that, I mean, a Mar would be fantastic, but against Mock, you got to be aware that, that's going to be a problem. Standing on the tib field there, is attacking this MCV. He's going to try to shield it and use Obelisk. That's a nice shield there, by the way. But he needs to build, this is the thing, he needs to build both Obelisk anti-armor and anti-air, and he has got the double anti-air drop, and that's going to push DP back. And with the wall of power plants there, he doesn't want a piece of that. These Obelisks will be able to fire completely unabated. Battle marker over here. A couple of stealth tanks in the middle. Blue tip has been taken by, not sure who's been taking the blue tip. Maybe DuneTiger got some, maybe Nash. I'm not 100% sure. Still, he's building Predator tanks. Does have a tech center down. Doesn't have a second ref. Nash now, he's crawled again with another ref. Sold one of them off, and I mean, he's mining happily here on a third, so he's going to be funding himself where DuneTiger doesn't quite have as much funding. Forces the obelisk drop. This is actually going to be become a choke, actually. He's not actually going to get through there, so that's going to be a bit unfortunate. DuneTiger still with the forces. Yeah, going to the blue tib field, so maybe he was taking it before, but no longer really cost effective to do that. Reclamator hub comes down, so he's going for a Marv. We know the Redeemer is on its way. No, the Redeemer's actually already out. Did not even hear that. He's got pit bulls, no mortars, can't get railguns, so the late game Zocon force is one of infantry and aircraft and one very powerful Marv. I would like to see the Hammerheads be garrisoned, maybe with some Zone Raider squads. That would be fantastic because that can become one of the most powerful combinations in the game. Nash could still go Venoms. He doesn't have charged particle beams or supercharged particle beams. He's still continuing. He's got 2 MCVs down here and he's got 4 MCVs right now. So DuneTiger, I mean, Nash needs to make a move on this field because DuneTiger's harvesting on it and he's just not that strong. Here it comes though. If he gets down like 2 obelisks and an anti-air turret, he's here looking pretty good. DuneTiger will be hoping for the snipe, but it's not going to happen. He does use the decoy army, which means Nash really, his field of vision is not where it needs to be. The Marv is going to come out. It's going to be up to DuneTiger to be able to defend that. He might need sniper teams to counter all the EMP. Harvester will be destroyed. Because this is the thing about Mock. It's so easy to lock down the Marv. We'll try to bomb the construction yard, but with a laser fence on there, that's going to be difficult. It's going to be quite a few strikes. Comes in with a mine drop. He will miss, though. Hammerheads should be able to clean up the mines. Engineers revealing those. That's nice. He's got double zone and now double engineer in the Marv. So the Marv is ready. He's actually he's moved his MCV over here. He's got 2 MCVs. Oh my god. He's actually got double MCV now. So he can do double sonic drop. He is starting to bomb. There actually are vertigo bombers here, but with no juggernauts, they're going to have to target harvesters or just outright the Marv. Only 1 bomb. You need 2 bombs there. He's actually destroyed. There we go. He's got another one there now. And unfortunately, the Hammerheads, not the Hammerheads, the Firehawks would have been back at base reloading. Oh, this is just gonna be annoying. That space command, oh my god, he's obviously he's just using it for the shockwave, and he's gonna, oh no, he does get the shockwave. He gets the shockwave off, so that will come down, and now this is his opportunity to destroy the Redeemer here. This is his opportunity. He needs, unfortunately that ref is sort of blocking them off. EMPs, the sonic emitters there. He's got EMP on the sonic emitter, a lot of damage coming down on the Redeemer there. It's DuneTiger's opportunity to destroy this Redeemer. Oh my god. Like if Emp comes down, he needs 1 more shot with that Sonic, but there are stealth tanks here not shooting at it anymore. He will destroy that. So he's got rid of the Redeemer. The Marv still has a lot of health. He's going to need to drop some towers, I think, because there's going to be way too much EMP coming out from Nash. Although we haven't seen Nash utilize it that much. DuneTiger is being pushed off this base. There's too many obelisks coming down. Oh my god. And here comes the lockdown. Firehawks coming in. What are they going to bomb? They're going to try to go for the MCV. The MCV is actually pretty badly damaged now. He may be able to get this MCV, and he could actually just completely cut off this base push all of a sudden. All these buildings gets clicked. No more refs for DuneTiger, but he drops the MCV. And with the MCV gone, there is now no more base push. But the Vertigo bombers coming in here, they're actually going to go for this. Oh, the Predator tanks there. 4 tanks. Another tank gets splashed. Going to drop his bombs or whatever he can. The Marv may be able to get out of there. I don't think it can survive another attack from those Vertigos. I'm not sure if he can repair that up in time. He does get a War Factory down, 2 repair pads, and he has the War Factory there. It's a problem for DP though. He doesn't have any mining operations going. We can see the rest of the map is completely barren. I mean, Nash cleaned everything up there. DuneTiger's keeping both his other fields crystal clean. And oh my god, did he get the Vertigos on the deck? He did get the Vertigo bombers on the deck. What a play there. He will try to avoid the SAM turrets. And with ceramic armor, that is going to allow his Firehawks to live. He's actually got an elite Hawk there. So there you go. Battle markers down here. Oh my god, Nash has crawled into DuneTiger's main. There's no tib here, so that's not actually a big loss. DuneTiger can afford to lose these buildings. There's nothing important there at all. Quite a lot of avatars there, actually. Taking the blue tib field, Doom might want to stop that. Marv has been repaired sufficiently to survive Vertigos, but the Vertigos, of course, have been destroyed. Redeemer comes back out. Any more Vertigos on the way? I'm not sure if he's going to build them, just because, again, against Zocom, you're not really... you don't have any Juggernauts to bomb. I mean, you can bomb Harvesters in the Marv, and I guess you can bomb the tanks, but... DuneTiger now sticking to the air. He's keeping his Pitbulls close to his airfield because he knows this is a problem. His stealth tanks will get caught here. Nash is going to try to move them. At least one of them will be destroyed. He gets one. The other two will get away. One's pretty badly damaged, but he's going to sit these pit bulls at his airfield there. These Firehawks are really his way forward now to strike and do a lot of damage. Oh, no, I'm not sure what he's doing there. Is he just rallying them down there? That was a bit of a mistake. He needs to get out of there. He's going to bomb that, and he's going to Stratofighter out. Thankfully, he doesn't lose any, and that's purely because he has Stratofighter, ceramic armor. But now the Marv is coming up against quite a lot. We have a Space Command. Another Shockwave comes down. Big scatter move from Nash. It's not going to be enough to avoid hitting some of these avatars. Oh my god, he's just put down 2 racks and 2 Sonic emitters. Oh, he's going to do a lot of damage here. The Marv is actually falling back, though. Not going to commit to this fight. Those avatars taking a lot of hull damage. Gets another obelisk. Forces moving forward here. He might be able to shoot this avatar in the back. He's actually targeting the one that's got more health. He should be able to target this. He should target this damaged one down. He might be able to get it. He will score it. He's actually going to recover a husk here as well. This is something Nash doesn't want to give to DuneTiger. He doesn't want to be giving him these avatar husks, giving him more firepower to deal with things like avatars, obelisks, I guess other avatars as well. But the Marv was pretty much backed out of that fight from the get-go. Will he be able to get that away? Yeah, not going to happen. He's going to get that avatar away. And he's got a war factory back here where he can repair that. Where the Firehawks, they are on the deck. And this is the thing. This is what I say about Zocom. Their artillery are their Firehawks. That's their artillery. They can just bomb. They can fly through very heavy AA. He's actually going to bomb SAM turrets, because why the hell not? He's actually bombing SAM turrets now. He could even go for another field if he wants. I mean, he needs to get. He's got a ref down there, so that's nice. Nash's push here not really materializing. There's actually an engineer just sort of sitting there, looking through his briefcase. Where is the Marv? Where is the Marv? Where's it gone? Oh, the Marv has fallen all the way back to this base head area. I think maybe he's going to look to attack this area down here and push Nash off there. There's really no Tiberium there. I mean, this is the thing. You're attacking bases where you're not really going to secure any short-term Tiberium. Stratofighter booster will go. He's got a stealth tower. That's really annoying, by the way. He will Stratofighter deep into Nash's base. Is he going to go for a power run? Yes, he is. He's going to try to bomb these power plants. He will get them, but Nash has plenty of power in the bank. Venom's coming out, but I mean, he doesn't have charged particle, and he is against Zocom. It's really difficult to shoot down the Zocom Hawks, and that's why Nash is adapting with the disruption towers. These will really mitigate the Firehawk's ability, because they can't bomb what they can't see. And eventually he's going to have to get more SAM turrets down, or he's going to have to get those stealth tanks into a better position. But with the Stratofighter booster, they can get out of a pinch. He's going to really have to rely on DuneTiger not really noticing them. This Marv is going to move out now. Again, he's still keeping these hammerheads back at home. He's going to mine on this base. He's got an armory down, and he's going for his infantry upgrades. Probably a good idea. He's going to try to bust out a lot of infantry. Again, there's no supercharged particle beam. He could get it, but I mean, is it going to be too late? We have a Rage Shen went off somewhere. Power Grid is going to get targeted. Still has power. And the Marv was Rage, but I mean, it's not going to do much to just a Marv alone. Going to back out away from the Mine Strike. Magmine's not going to happen, but here come the Awakened squads, or sorry, the Enlightened squads, and they can actually chain EMP to the end of time. Unfortunately, there's some hammerheads there. They have to watch out. Stealth tanks coming in. They could get some of these hammerheads. They will get 2 of them. Nice work there from Nash. Marv, half health, has to fall back already, and that's how easy it is for Mop to defend against epic units. I mean, it was just a Marv and some hammerheads, but actually making a move over here, and there's no anti-infantry, and he can't put down any anti-infantry because he has no build radius. So these avatars are now just engaging rocket squads, and there's nothing he can do about that. I mean, he could hit them with a cloaking field, but with the armor on, I don't think he's going to be able to one-shot those. He's now chasing these avatars. He should just shoot that one. Actually, he's just going to go for all of them, I think. Oh my god, Nash losing these avatars, unfortunately leaving them behind. Firehawks moving forward, that's a bit unfortunate. They are in the Tib Core SAM turret, but they will lose all their turret heads, and maybe just by luck will take them down. Does he have a commando? He has a commando, and he's recovering the husk. Rage Shen goes off. Oh my god, all the pit bulls just completely destroy themselves. I'm not sure where the Firehawks are. Oh, he doesn't have supercharged particle, and he's not researching it. Does he not realize he's mock? I think he may have forgotten. Shockwave comes down, hits the Marv, but I mean, sorry, not hits the Marv, hits the Redeemer, but I mean, the Marv's going to come forward, and then he's just going to get EMP'd. Nash just going to EMP it, and that's going to completely undo the shockwave here. He's going to use the tip troopers to slow the mob down, and with base defenses just here, it's going to be hard for the hammers to assist, but meanwhile, this attack is moving forward. Nash just doesn't have the anti-infantry, and the commando is actually bombing structures. He's got a veteran commando. Oh my god. Commandos have been slightly tweaked a little bit in R19, so they're now invincible or invulnerable when they use their jump jets, because they used to die a lot when they jump jet. But that's something that always needed to be fixed. They shouldn't have been able to get shot at while they were doing that. And this is the thing. There's Tib here. Dune could make a play for that Tib. Where's his MCV? He's got one MCV there. He's got an uplink. It's actually bringing one of his MCVs down here now. He realizes he needs a bit of help. But again, Nash doesn't have anything to stop this on the backside. And he doesn't seem to... He hasn't got a supercharged particle beam. I mean, he can use the shredder turrets. Maybe he'll eventually wear the infantry down, but the infantry have the upgrades, and there's avatars. How's he going to stop the avatars? The avatars can just do so much damage. They're going to be able to pick apart these base defenses. This commando is just running around the outside, not even being targeted. Another one comes down. He's got quad turrets, but he didn't get supercharged particle. Meanwhile, Dune, again, he's just biding his time over here while this attack makes progress. Again, commando is idle, takes out the stealth tower. There is a Tib Trooper squad there that should be able to do a lot of damage, actually. Hasn't got much to destroy that except for the Commando. The Commando is idle, will EMP that down, is going to try to take out the Tech Lab. The fence there will prevent the Commando from doing much, but the Commando is, I think he's just going to C4. No, C4 is a turret head. Oh my god, he's obviously not controlling that at all, and the Commando will die, so Dune obviously forgot that that was there. Firehawks are here, he's just going to finish the job. He might lose a Hawk, though. 2 Hawks get shot down. The other 2 will escape. Avatar there from Dune, probably from a recovered husk. Sells the airfield. I think he... Oh no, he's got another airfield back here. He's got an uplink tech center. All important infrastructures located up here. He's cleaned this field up now. Nash has a bit of economy there. Putting down more stealth towers, trying to prevent the Firehawks from causing too much damage. But again, Nash is a little bit idle here. What's he up to? He's got some stealth tanks. He's trying to reorganize himself a little bit, but this has just become a very messy game. Builds another commando. I mean, there's no Venoms. There's no Venoms. He's got Zone Raider squads here. They do have scanner packs. Is he going for the... I think he's going for power packs as well. So he's going for power packs, which basically increases their hit points, so it makes them more buff, and it also allows them to heal themselves when they're outside of combat, which is quite... It's actually really good. Not a lot of people actually use it that much. Commando will finish those guys off. Zone Raider squad, you can see that the power packs is done now, and they should start... I don't think they're going to heal because they're actually firing. I think they've got to be in a non-firing situation. And there, Dune does deploy. He's going to get a ref down, and he's going to get fresh cheddar, and that's going to be great for him. And Rifleman squad coming in here. Nash not able to prevent that, but look at the Zone Raider squad now. It's just regenerating its health. Yeah, very gradually. Yeah, it's going up a little bit. Something you can do versus Scrin. If you get real late game Scrin and you got Marv Chug, you can also mix in a dozen Zone Trooper squads fully upgraded, and all of a sudden the Scrin have a very, very hard time dealing with that. These pitbulls are going to get absolutely flanked by these stealth tanks who way overkill. He could have easily taken out 3 with the 1 volley there. I don't think it's going to matter. I think he's going to get them all anyway. Not enough pitbulls. But Nash, he's just sort of... He's very stagnant right now. He doesn't really have much money, I don't think, to his name. He's got about 4 grand. But that's the thing. This Redeemer has been very inactive. I mean, Nash is just trying to sort of get harvesters back on these fields, get things upgrades. Got some upgrades done now. He's going to try to make a move on this Sonic Inhibitor. But DuneTiger decides he doesn't want to borrow that. He's going to sell that. And this is the thing. DuneTiger has got these forces. He's obviously got 4 Firehawks somewhere. Because there is 2 more deck spaces that are not occupied. Free husk there for Nash. Hasn't realized it's there yet. Going to rebuild Rocket, Avatar, Zone Raider squads. Hammerheads. It's actually going to be pretty difficult for Nash to get through. Does he have a tech center back? He does have a tech center. He now has the supercharged particle upgrade, which would have really probably have saved this base if he'd had that sooner. Firehawks again having a hard time getting rid of those files. A shockwave artillery goes off. It's going to be on the Redeemer. Direct hit. There is a... Oh, man. There's a Spectre artillery there. He's trying to get Spectres up to siege this base from range. And Firehawk's coming in now. They are going to try to bomb that MCV. Not going to Stratofighter out. That could cost him a Firehawk. No, he gets lucky. He doesn't lose any Firehawks. The Redeemer takes a ton of hull damage, but I think he is going to escape there. There's 3 Sonic emitters here. They're actually doing a lot of damage. There's a Harvester there as well from Nash, and DuneTiger is going to move the MCV, so he's really closing in on Nash now. He was trying to get Spectres up, but he only got 2 out, now 3 out. 1 was already destroyed, of course. And he's going to move forward. He's got Pitbulls here, which means he can actually see what's going on here. Puts down another Sonic Emitter comes down. I mean, the Redeemer can't contest this now. Double Obelisk drop, though. Double Obelisk drop will even things out a little bit. The Marv is firing at the construction yard. Stealth tanks are trying to fire at the Marv. Get hits with a Sonic, so actually survived a Sonic shot there, that Stealth tank. Marv is EMP'd, but it's back up and running now. The MCV just taking so much damage now. It still has the Stealth Tower there, so DuneTiger can't entirely see that. Spectre Artillery will be destroyed. Battle markers up here. Shadow Team is taking out power plants. That's annoying. Just being very annoying. Meanwhile, there's an attack down here. So DuneTiger, he just goes around that base and attacks this one. That's going to be annoying for Nash. He's got to deal with all this. The Redeemer has not received enough repairs yet. He can't take that Marv on. More Sonic emitters dropping. Oh my god, it's doing so much damage, especially when it hits in the rear armor there. He needs to take out the MCV. It looks like the Stealth Tower is down, so he should be able to take out that MCV. EMP comes down on the Marv, lowers his firepower a bit. The Sonic Emitter is doing a lot of work. Stealth Tank comes in trying to shoot at these Hammerheads. Will take out a Hammerhead. He's probably going to, he's going to get away. And then we have a SAM turret coming down now as well. Meanwhile, this attack trying to make progress, actually firing at the Harvest instead of the Tip Trooper squad there. Slowly getting in there, but there's not really that much he can do there. MCV is destroyed, and that is the end of the base offense here. I mean, he does still have build radius. He's got this 1 refinery, but I mean, the Redeemer's not looking very healthy at all, and these Sonics are just getting closer and closer and closer. Oh my god, he can't sit there in that Sonic fire. That's way too much, and that's the end of the Redeemer. And with that, both those Stealth Tanks get destroyed as well. Nash is now falling apart. I think he's broken. This War Factory is actually under attack as well, and that is going to be the end of the game. So, very unusual. It's not how you expect to see a Mock versus Zocom game. It was very bitsy, and Nash really pushed hard with quad construction yard. It didn't really work out, and then DuneTiger sort of had triple MCV right back at him. But I mean, DuneTiger absorbed it. He outlasted it, and he managed to do it long enough that he was able to push Nash back. And eventually his own MCV push was simply too powerful for Nash. So 27.5 minute game, pretty lengthy for that one there. Once you get to the 30-minute mark, you get into those really long games. Not quite that far, but 230,000 to 221,000, only about $9,000 difference. But you can see there's a bit of a gap there halfway through the game. Nash was ahead, but unfortunately not able to make it not able to make it count. Couldn't get the the Marv. He couldn't destroy the Marv at all. So DuneTiger just had the Marv all game. And it got so close to dying sometimes, but that was a good game to watch. Hope you all enjoyed this video. My name's Green Zero. I'll catch you all in the next VOD.